Hey, welcome to PyjamaHR. Once you log into the platform, the first tab that appears on the platform is a Quick Start Guide. Our Quick Start Guide helps you to navigate through the platform seamlessly. It is designed to help you get up and running with the platform in no time. The next tab is the Job tab. Once you finalize the job that you want to hire for, you just need to click on the Create Job. There are two ways through which you can add your job description. The first is either you have a pre-updated job description that you can directly upload, or else you can use our AI JD generator. Let's say I am hiring for a product manager role, which is in office, and the location is New York. Now, as I don't have a JD, I'll ask the AI to generate the JD for me. All these places that you see are editable, and you can edit them at your choice. The AI also recommends you skill based on the JD and the job title. Now let's star mark the primary skills, and you can even select more than one skill as primary. Just select the salary range and the currency, and then add the experience level. You can mark the employment type as full-time, freelance, so on and so forth. Once that is done, you just need to click on Preview. This is how the job description would look like once it is ready. If you want to make any changes, you just need to click on the Edit option, or else you can click on Proceed. On the right-hand side, you can see the application form preview. This is how the application form would look like to the candidate. And on the left-hand side, you can find a bunch of questions that you can ask the candidate and can be added to the application form. Let's say you want to add work experience as mandatory, and it will start popping up on the right-hand side. Similarly, let's say if you want to mark the notice period as mandatory and skill and software as optional, you can do that as well. If you want to add any more questions, just click on Add a new question, and you can select the type of question you want to add from a bunch of question types that are there, and just click on Add New Question. Once this is done, you just need to click on Continue. This is the whole hiring stage. Source, applied, offered, hired, and rejected are fixed stages. You can add as many stages as you want in between these stages, and even edit the stage that you have added. You can even import the hiring flow from a different job, which is already created. You can now configure the feedback form while creating the job, and also add weightage to it. Once you have finalized the stages, just click on Finish. Next step is where you need to add your hiring team in the job. The jobs get posted on all these free job platforms. Once the job is published and live with a two-way integration, you will be able to post unlimited free jobs on LinkedIn. Once this is done, just click on Finish, and the job will be live. Let me take you through a job that has already been published and where we have some candidates. Let's take an example of a business development execute. Once you click on the job, you will be able to see all the hiring stages that you have created for your hiring requirements. Let me show you how to add different candidates. Just click on Add Candidate option, and you'll have different ways through which you can add candidates. You can either import an Excel, import a resume, invite candidates, add manually, or even use our Chrome extension to add candidates from different platforms like Naukri, Indeed, IIM Jobs, etc. in bulk. So under the Source section, you have all the candidates who have been manually uploaded on the platform or who have been added through our Chrome extension. Under the Applied section, you will find all the candidates who have applied through your LinkedIn Jobs page, or let's say your careers page directly. Let me take you through a candidate's application. Just click on the candidate, and you'll be able to see the candidate's data. The application form basically shows all the details the candidate has filled in. Over here, you can see the resume of the candidate. Under the comment section, you can tag your team members and ask the details like what time they have an available slot, and so on. Under the feedback, you can see the feedback of the candidate. All the emails sent to the candidate can be tracked over here. The timeline basically shows all the details of when the candidate was moved from one stage to another, when the feedback came in, when the comment happened, and all these places. Under the Attachments tab, you can upload files related to the candidate and store them to access them in the near future. You can even add feedback on the candidate by clicking on the Add Feedback option, and you can schedule an interview with the candidate by clicking on the Schedule Interview option over here available to you. On the left-hand side, you see a bunch of filters available to you through which you can filter out the candidates for this particular job, depending on the resume match score, high, medium, or low, AI interview status, test status, current CTC, expected CTC notice period, and so on. Our next tab is the Tests tab, through which you can create your first test. Just click on New Test. We offer tests for both tech and non-tech roles. Let's create a test for a tech role. You just need to click on Continue after selecting the option. To select the skill set, you can either select it from the drop-down, or you can select it from the frequently used skills. Let's select the experience bracket, which is, let's say, 3 to 6 years. Or you can even select from the job opening, and the skills would automatically pop up. You just need to click on Continue. Once this is done, our AI automatically creates the test for you based on the skill set selected. You just need to click on Add Skills, and you'll be able to add more skills. Let's say I want to add Python. I'll be able to add Python to the job over here in one go. Once this is done, you just need to select the duration of the test. From the drop-down, you can select the language you want the candidate to answer into, and restrict the candidate from using other languages to answer the programming questions. You'll also be able to regenerate the questions. If you find that the question is not up to the mark, you can just click on Regenerate, and the AI will automatically regenerate the question for you. Once it is done, you just need to click on Create Test, and the test will be created. Let me show you how to make a non-tech test. Just click on the non-tech test and click on Continue. You have the option to access the candidate on both MCQ and case study or any one of them. Similarly, you can select the skills from the drop-down which is available, or you can just select the skill sets available here from the frequently used skills, and just click on Continue. The AI automatically generates the question for you. On the right-hand side, you will be able to make an edit over here, mark it difficult and easy, and even select the duration as per your choice. Once this is done, you just need to click on Create Test, and it is ready to be shared with the candidates. Under the Talent Pool tab, you have the default folder in which you will have all your candidates whom you have uploaded on the ATS. You can even add candidates. From here, you just need to click on Add Candidate. You can add them manually. You can even import the Excel or a CSV, and you can even import the resumes of the candidate as well. On the left-hand side, you have a bunch of filters that you can use to filter out the candidate on the basis of notice period, expected CTC, experience, and so on and so forth. You can even click on the name of the candidate to view their application form, and you can even move the candidate to a different job that you find the candidate is suitable for, and just select the job and click on Done. The candidate would be added to that particular job. We even have an employee referral folder over here where you can see all the candidates who have been referred by your current employees, which can be filtered out from the left-hand side. You can even create your own folder depending on the role which you're hiring for, and you can even segregate the candidates on the basis of the job level as well by creating your own folder and adding the candidates over there. The next tab is the Interview tab. You can either schedule an interview from here. You can even check your upcoming interviews by clicking on different options. Let's say you want to check the upcoming interviews of your team members. You can even check that, and you even have the option to click on Past Interviews and check the interviews taken by your team members, or let's say the interviews taken by you. You even have the option to filter out on the basis of jobs, and you can filter out on the basis of events. To schedule an interview, you just need to click on Schedule a New Interview. We have two options through which you can schedule an interview. You just need to select the job which you are interviewing for. Add the candidate's email ID over here. From the drop-down, just select the type from which you want to take the interview. Let's say Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and so on and so forth. You just need to select it and add the interviewer. You know the time at which the interview is going to take place, as the candidate has confirmed, so you just need to select the time over here. The mail body's pretty easy and simple, so you can just add the placeholders over here itself, depending on your choice of yours, and just click on Schedule and Notify. The other option is, let's say you do not have candidates' availability, so you can just send them the invite asking them to select the available time slot from the given time slots of your availability, and you can just click on Schedule and notify the candidate. The next option is the mailbox. To compose an email and send it out to the candidates, You just need to click on Compose Email. You can select the list of candidates from the drop-down. Select what type of email you want to send out. From the template option we have, let's say you want to reject a candidate, you can just select the Reject Candidate template. If you want to send an invite to a candidate for an interview, just click on Interview Invite Candidate option. If you want to schedule an event or send out an offer letter, you can accordingly select the candidate and send them the invite. You even have the option to schedule an event and later send it out when the email is scheduled for, and just click on Send and schedule the event. You can even check your inbox and the emails that you have sent, and you even have the option to filter out the emails based on the job level as well. Under the Reports tab, you will be able to see the different kinds of reports which we have to offer you. Under the Current Pipeline report, you will be able to see the active data for a selected job. You can even check the reports on the basis of candidate source. From the different sources, the candidates have been bought to the platform, candidate source application, and you can even view your team performances through the productivity report. Let me take you through the settings. Let's click on your name and just click on the settings option. The first setting type is the account setting, where you have your profile popping up, where you have the information around your profile. The next option is the notification. You can select the notifications you want to receive from the platform and even check and uncheck them accordingly. Under the email setting, you can integrate your email ID with the platform. You can even enter your personalized signature over here. The next option is the calendar setting, where you can select the calendar, which you will be using to schedule the interviews and even enter your availability. Under the company setting, you have the company details over here. Under the team member setting, you can invite the team members from the platform. You can even remove the team members if you want to. Under the invites and approvals, you can see the pending invites, and you can add team members by clicking on the Invite Team Member option available over here. You just need to enter their email ID. Once you enter their email ID, you just have to select the access you want to give to them. Once it is done, just click on Send Invite, and the team member will receive the invite and be added to that particular job and to the platform as well. Under the employer referral, you can use the email ID to receive referrals onto the platform, and that can be added directly under the employer referral folder in the talent pooling. You can even integrate your career page using our iframe, which is available, so that all the candidates which you receive on your career page start popping up directly onto the platform. As I told you earlier, you can use our Chrome extension to bulk import the candidates at one go from different platforms like Indeed, LinkedIn, IIM Jobs, Hirist, Hirect, and Naukri as well. The integration types basically show you the platform that you want to integrate. You can integrate your Gmail, Outlook, Google Calendar, Zoom, and LinkedIn, all these with our platform altogether. You even have the option to create your email templates over here. You can just click on Create New Template, and you will be able to create your template. From here, depending on the type of template you want to keep, you can just enter the name of the template and select the type of template you are creating for. Let's say you are creating a template to invite candidates. You can just enter the subject, create the template from you, and add the template, and save it for yourself. Once this is done, you're up and running with the platform. Thank you.